Hi guys, today is Wednesday, January 27th, so this will be posted tomorrow, the 28th. A little chilly today, getting a little chillier tomorrow, so please bundle up if you do have to go out. So today's class, I don't know why I got to thinking about digestion and food. We've been doing a lot of cooking with Mayla, and she's got this project going on related to food. And so we were talking about digestion the other day, and it kind of struck me about digestion with food and how I can relate that to everyday life. So the definition of digestion is, a person's capacity to break down food into smaller substances so the body can use it for energy, right? So it's like the more technical kind of term. And there's 4 steps to the digestive process. There's ingestion when you eat it, then there's the mechanical and chemical breakdown of the food into smaller pieces. Then your body absorbs all the nutrients, all the good stuff it absorbs. And then it gets rid of or excretes all the bad stuff. So I was trying to parallel that to life. So in life, you have people in your life, things in your life, situations in your life that are good for you, right? And you want to absorb all that goodness, all the love from people you care about, situations, experiences, things that make you feel good, all that you want to absorb in, right? Because it makes you feel better, it gives you life, it gives you meaning, it gives you purpose, it makes you feel loved and wonderful. But there's also some things that are in life that you could do without, that you really could excrete and get rid of, like toxic people in your life. Maybe it's a job that you're not happy in. Maybe it's a situation with a family member. Maybe it's just even your own emotional or mental health. This whole COVID thing has gotten, it's wearing on everybody. So maybe it's the whole negativity, like you're sick of it, you're angry and whatever. But that too is something you need to excrete and get rid of. So I want you today throughout the class, focus on what you want to absorb, right? What do you want more of? More love, more good people in your life, more inspiring people, more situations. And what do you want to get rid of? What can you expel? What is causing your body, physically, mentally, emotionally, more harm than good? And can we try and get rid of that and focus on getting rid of that, letting go of it on the exhale. So breathe in. When you inhale, absorb all the love, the good, all the nutrients. Exhale, release it and get rid of it, let it pass through your body. And so in light of the whole digestion thing, the focus of class is going to be focusing on like the center, the core, because this is where all the digestion primarily takes place other than ingesting in your mouth. And that's where the breath work comes in. So go ahead, lay down on your mat, get comfy. I feel like having my knees bent, feet flat on the earth. It just feels good for me today, and I have my knees tented in, just because my low back feels a little bit blah today. So I just want it like this. But whatever feels comfortable for you. Let your body be heavy. Let everything sink into the earth. And bring your awareness onto yourself and onto your breathing. And so that is my quote or my inspirational thing for today, is about the physical, emotional, mental digestion. What can you do to better digest? And not just food, but life. Absorbing the good, relishing in it, and getting rid of, expelling the bad. Take a couple more breaths here. And then in your next inhale, stretch your legs down long if they are not already. And inhale, reach those arms up overhead, full body stretch. And then on your next exhale, bring the knees on into the chest, bring the arms parallel to the floor, and then go ahead and lift your head and shoulders, crunch into a tight ball. Pulling your core to your spine. Then inhale, open everything up. You can rest the legs down if you like, or if you want to challenge yourself a little more, you can let the legs hover a little bit up off the earth. And then exhale, pull those knees into your chest, bring the arms parallel, squeeze in, hold it. And then next inhale, same thing, open her back up. Again, legs can rest down or they can hover. And then next, exhale, crunch on in, firing up that core. And then next, inhale, open everything up. Let the limbs rest, lower the arms out to the side. Have your palms facing up, they're at a T. Pull the knees into the chest and drop both knees off to the right. Look to your left. Again, focusing on inhale, absorb all the love, all the good nutrients. The exhales, release it all out and let go. Inhale, come back to center. Stretch the legs on up. Point and flex the feet a couple times. Then reach your fingertips towards your toes. Here comes another core little exercise. So go ahead, lift the head, lift the shoulders, crunch up. And hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower head and shoulders down. Bend the knees into your chest. Take the arms back out to a T, palms facing up. And drop both knees off to the left and look to your right. Inhale, come back to center. Stretch those legs back up again. Reach those fingertips towards those toes. Lift the head, lift the shoulders. Crunch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head and shoulders, bend the knee to your chest, rock side to side, holding onto those knees. And then go ahead and lower your feet down to the earth. Take your knees wide, bottom of your feet together. Bring your right hand to your heart, left hand to your tummy. Close your eyes, set your intention for today's practice. And then release your hands to reach between your legs and lift your head, lift your shoulders, crunch up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower on down. Bring the feet back flat onto the earth, knees together. Pull the knees on into your chest, rock side to side. And then keep your right knee on the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, drop that left leg down. You can stay right here if this feels good for you. If you want to add a little bit more core action, you can lift your head and shoulders up. And then lower the head and shoulders down if they were lifted. Pull that left knee back into your chest, rock side to side. And then come back to stillness. Keep the left knee in your chest. Exhale, or inhale the right leg up to the sky. Exhale that right leg down. You can stay here with the leg straight. You can bend it if it feels better on your back. If you want to go a little further, you can lift your head, lift your shoulders, and add in a little bit more core action. And then exhale that head and shoulders down. Pull that right knee into your chest, rock side to side. And then I want you to take your legs up into happy baby pose. So knees are going to come wider. They're going to come like towards like with under your underarms. And you can hold on to the backs of the thighs, the knees, the shins, the feet, whatever feels good. So this right here is like your malasana, but you're on your back. So you're not putting all the strain on your knees, but it's the same thing. So you can be still if you want, or if you want to rock side to side, you certainly can. If you're rocking, come back to center. Then I want you to take your hands and put them in the center of your legs. Okay, so almost like you have your hands touching the blocks in between your feet. And then I want you to bring your hands to prayer. And your elbows can press into the insides of those knees, the thighs, wherever it goes. And I want you, just like when we're squatting and on our feet, I want you to press up with the elbows and squeeze in with the knees. So you're activating those adductors, activating that core. Squeeze in, push out. Keep breathing. Firing up that core, firing up the inner thighs. And then exhale, release, pull the knees in, rock side to side a little bit. And then when you're ready, you can roll over to your right side, pause there and then come up to a seat, or you can rock and roll forward and back. And then come up to a comfortable seated position. And then I want you to take your legs to like your malasana legs, but now we're sitting on our bum, so just a different plane. You can keep your feet flat if that's what feels better for you, or if you want to have like your feet are flat on the earth, you can come onto your heels, lifting the toes up towards the sky. So you're gonna sit here nice and tall, nice and tall. Inhale those arms up. And then exhale, keeping your spine long, go ahead and lean forward. Don't round the spine, keep the spine long. Pull the belly in, you're engaging that core, and you're squeezing the inner thighs again. Keep leaning, keep breathing. And then exhale, drop the hands, come back to sit up tall. If you're on your heels, you can just do up and down with your feet. And then we're going to come back to our seated malasana again. Again, feet can be all the way flat, or you can come onto your heels, whichever feels better for you. Sitting nice and tall, hands come to prayer. And just like we do when we're sitting or squatting at our feet, and just like we did laying on our back, I want you to take those elbows, press them out while the knees squeeze in. So a dual action. So go ahead, sit tall, and then press and squeeze at the same time, and keep breathing. Again, activating those adductors, the psoas is firing up, your lower core is firing up, really stimulating that whole digestive area. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And then exhale, release, stretch those legs out long, shake it on out. Pull that left knee into your chest. It can stay to the inside of the thigh, or it can cross over, whichever feels better for you. We're going to sit nice and tall. Take that right hand or right elbow, hug that knee. Left hand's going to come behind and twist off to the left. So like I said, it's going to be lots of twisting, lots of core activation, really to get the whole middle section stimulated and going. Inhale, slowly untwist, come back to center. Take the right hand to your kickstand. Either peace finger your big toe on your left, or you can hold the outside edge of that left foot. Sit nice and tall, and then you're going to work using your core again. Try to work towards straightening that leg. It does not have to go all the way straight. You're just working towards it. Sit nice and tall, leg lower so your spine stays taller. Keep breathing. Your core supporting you. And then bend that left knee in, stretch it on out, shake it out. Same thing on the other side. So bend that right knee into your chest. You can stay to the inside of the thigh, or it can cross over, whichever feels better. Left hand or left elbow, hug that knee. You sit nice and tall. Right hand comes behind, and you're going to twist off to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Peace finger the big toe on the right, or hold the outside edge. Left hand kickstands down, then again, work towards trying to straighten that right leg. It does not have to go straight, but I want that posture tall. Pull the belly in. Remember, inhale, you absorb. Exhale, you let it go. Bend that knee back in, straighten it out. Shake it on out. And pull the bottoms of your feet in together and touching. Knees go out wide. Sit nice and tall, and just keep your posture tall. Lean forward a little bit. You can keep holding onto your feet if you like, or you can walk your hands out. Either way, try to keep your spine as long as you can. Inhale, come back up. Bring the knees together. Take the legs out so that they're back in that like malasana kind of squatty thing. Again, feet can be flat or you can be on your heels, whichever feels better. You're going to keep that right hand on the shin, the knee, the foot, whatever you want to hold on to. And you're just going to reach and twist back to the left. Left arm reaches back. Sit up nice and tall. Then inhale, come back to center. Reach both arms up. Reach, 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 reach. Exhale those arms out to the side and down. Left hand holds the left knee, shin, foot. Sit tall, and you're going to twist and reach that right arm back. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the knees together. Slide up a little bit. Swing your knees around. We're going to come into tabletop position. So we're going to work some core action from tabletop too. So first of all, go ahead and take your cats and cows. Just move through it on your own. Imagine your cats and cows to your breath. Remember, exhale, you round your spine, your chin comes to your chest. Inhale, your belly goes low, chin is up. One more time, exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, belly, low, chin up. Come back to a neutral spine. Go ahead and extend that right leg back behind you. So working some balance here too, working the core. You can stay right here if this is enough, or you can add the left arm and reach it out. Again, you can stay here if this is enough, or if you'd like to, you can move with the breath. Exhale to crunch in, rounding the spine up. Inhale to extend it out. Exhale in if you're moving, otherwise just hold still. Inhale, extend. One more on the side. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drop both leg and arm down. Shake it on out. Same thing other side, so extend that left leg back. You're more than welcome to stay here and just hold it. You're working your core, you're working balance. If you want to add the right arm, you can lift the right arm. Last option is if you want to add the movement, you exhale to crunch. Inhale to extend. Exhale to crunch. Inhale, extend. One more, guys. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. And then next exhale, drop those limbs down. Shake it on out. Take those knees wide, toes together. Go ahead and push back the child's pose. Take a deep breath in here. And a deep breath out. Keep your legs where they're at and just walk those arms off to the left, reaching long with that right arm. So now we're getting to the side body part. Getting a nice stretch there because that too feeds into your core, your digestion, your movement of the torso, the trunk. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, walk those arms off to the right. Reach long with that left arm. And then inhale, come back to center. Take a deep breath in here. And a deep breath out. Inhale, come back up to tabletop. If you'd like to touch back to a downward facing dog, please do so. If not, you can take your right foot and put it between your hands and just hang out here. Down dog or peoples, just go to your down dog. You can walk it out a minute or two. Not a minute or two, a breath or two is what I mean, sorry. And then when you're ready, you're going to step your right foot forward. You can do a couple baby steps or a big giant step. Then you're going to drop that back knee down, keeping those back toes curled under. And then you're going to take that right foot and you're going to walk it off to the outside edge of your mat. Okay? Try to keep the toes facing forward, but if it's hard on your knees, you can turn those toes out at a 45-degree angle. So this may be where you want your blocks to raise the floor up to, because we're going to do some movements here. So You are in your modified lizard pose, right? Your hands can stay here, and then you can lift that back knee up, and then you can drop it down. But what I want you to do is when you lift that back knee up, I want you to press down into your mat, hollow out the belly, and arch if you're coming into cat pose. And then inhale, you can drop it down and come into your cow, arching your back. So we're getting the flexion and extension of the spine forward and back now, and we're using our legs a little bit too, so why not, right? So again, your hands can be on the blocks, or they can be down on your mat. I'm gonna go down onto my mat because that brought me up too high. So again, go ahead and lift that back knee up, round the spine, bring your chin to your chest, hollow out the belly. I'm gonna turn sideways so you guys can see too. So it looks like this. Your hands are to the inside of that foot, and you're just hollowing out the belly. And then next, inhale, drop the belly down. Lift that chest, try to broaden across the collarbones. Get your little cow pose, your little back bend. 2 more times, guys. So lift that back knee up, round the spine. Press with your arms down. Bring your chin to your chest. Both feet are rooting. And then inhale, drop that back knee down. Lift the chest up. One last one. Exhale, round the spine. Press the floor away. Keep breathing, hollowing out the belly. And then inhale, drop that back knee down, broaden across the chest. Turn back forward. Go ahead and walk that right foot back into midline. And then take your blocks. Put them on the high setting. Come onto your heel, toes are pointing up. I want you to grow nice and tall with your spine. Pull that core in. You can have your fingertips on the blocks, or you can have them hovered, and see if you can fold forward, keeping your spine long, engaging your core and doing balance. So I'll turn sideways so you guys can see too. So if you're here, you're just trying to fold forward. Your toes can be curled under or can be flat in the back. If you need the fingertips down, go ahead. Once you get to a spot where you can't have a flat back, stay right there. I don't want you to round and go like this. I want you to pull that core in to work the balance, squeezing through the glutes, squeezing through the core. Keep breathing. If you want to extend the arms out, you certainly can. And then next inhale, reach those hands back to the blocks. Slowly start to rise up. And turn back straight here. Then bend that knee up. And just because it'll feel good, just lean deep into that front knee. Just opening up that hip flexor. Hands can stay on the blocks, or you can raise them on up, whatever feels good for you. And then exhale those hands on down. Push back a little bit. You're going to curl those back toes under, lifting that back knee up. You're in your little lunge here. And just take a dragonfly, because dragonfly always feels good. So twist and reach that right arm up to the sky. Enjoy the twist. And then exhale that right hand back on down to the mat. You can drop that back knee down. So drop that back knee down. Bring that right knee back around. And then you want to grab your blocks again. You're on both knees now. And just lean forward a little bit. So you're getting a little back bend. Don't dump into your low back though. If this, you can just go do circles if you don't want to do more into your back. If you really want to bring the front of your belly down, you can certainly do this, but make sure you're squeezing the tush and pulling the belly in because you don't want to dump into the low back. If you want to stay right here, just kind of rock, that's fine too. And then once you're done rocking, go ahead and curl those back toes under and take a downward facing dog. Take a big breath in your dog. Big breath out. Then drop down onto your knees. Take those knees wide, toes together. Push back to child's pose. Keep your left arm where it's at, and then you're gonna pull that right arm back, and you're gonna thread that right arm underneath the left for a thread your needle, resting your head on your right cheek. Again, another twist, but we're adding the shoulder stretch as well. Inhale, pull that right arm back. And then exhale, bring that left arm under, thread the left arm under the right, rest your head on your left cheek. Inhale, reach that left arm back on out. And then exhale, come back on up to tabletop. Again, if you want to take down a facing dog, you certainly can. If you do not, you can just step your left foot between your hands and drop that back knee down. Down dog repeats, you'll just come from your dog, look forward, take a big step or a couple baby steps, and bring that left foot forward. Drop the back knee down. You're going to walk that left foot off to the left side. Again, toes can be facing forward or they can be turned out. Back toes stay curled under. And then we're going to do that same thing on this side now. So remember what it is. You're going to straighten that back knee, round the spine, bring your chin to your chest, and then drop the back knee down, and then come into your cow. I'll turn sideways again so you guys can see. So ready? We're going to do that a few times. So got my back here. Hands on the inside of that left foot. And you're going to exhale, curl those back toes under, round the spine, bring your chin to your chest, hollow at the belly. And then next, inhale, drop the belly low, lift the chin up, come into your cow. Squeezing through the hips, squeezing the core in. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Squeeze, 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 push that floor away. And then next, inhale, drop that knee down. Look up, broaden across your chest. Get your little back bend. Two more, exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the core, the glutes, push the floor away, keep breathing. Inhale, drop that knee down, lift the chest up. Last one, guys, so reach through that back heel, round the spine, straighten that back, push the floor away, keep breathing here. Hollow at the belly. And then next, inhale, drop that belly low. Go ahead and look on up. Again, all that could have been done on your blocks if you wanted. And then you're going to go ahead and straighten that front leg or work towards straightening it. Put your block, actually, sorry, you hit your foot out to the side. My bad. So you're here, walk that foot back to midline. Grab your block, sorry. And then go ahead and try to straighten that front leg a little bit. You're going to grow tall with your spine. And again, if you can hover the hands and extend forward, keeping your spine long, great. If you need to have your fingertips or your whole hand on the blocks, that's great too. But what I want is you to keep your spine nice and long. Don't round the spine. Spine stays long. When you can't go any further without rounding, you stay there. Get the back of the thigh stretch. You're pulling your core in. You're squeezing through the hips. Again, last options if you want to extend those arms out in front. If your arms are extended, reach them back for the blocks. Slowly come on up. Go ahead and bend that left knee. Lean deep into that left knee again, just because it feels so good. You can keep your hands down or you can raise them up. And then exhale those hands down, curl those back toes under. Let's get that twist in. Keep the right hand planted and twist and reach that left arm up to the sky. Exhale that left hand down. This time you're going to step that back foot forward, coming into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Step back a little bit, OCC. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale again, flat back. Exhale, bow. One more time. Inhale, rise. Take the arms back behind you, palms facing down, and see if you can raise those arms up a little higher. Pull the belly in, squeeze through the hips, press the feet down, keep breathing. And then exhale, release and fold. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly begin to roll back up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale, Tadasana or mountain pose. Take a deep breath in here. Deep breath out. One more half sun split, guys. So inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale, swan, dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly begin to rise, reaching those arms out and up. This time have your right hand grab your left wrist. Go ahead and lean to the right. Another side body stretch. Keep breathing. Inhale, back on up. Switch grips. Left hand grabs right wrist. Lean to the left. Inhale, back up. Look up. Swing those arms out and down. Shake it on out. We're going to take a couple chair poses. And I'm just going to scoot my camera back a little bit. Sorry if that got a little shaky, guys. Okay, so a couple chair poses with twists. We can engage the side core, okay? So inhale, reach those arms up, sink those hips, bend those knees, feet can be together. They can be hips distance apart, whichever feels better for your low back and your hamstrings. So sit in your chair. Bring your hands to prayer. If you need some balance, you can go behind your chair. Okay? Have your hands here. And when you twist, you can open arm twist with the left hand on the chair, reaching the right arm back. If you are doing it without the chair, hands in prayer, and you're just going to twist to the right. If you'd like to, you can do the open arm twist, both arms open. Keep breathing here. Sink the hips a little lower. Then inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, stand all the way up and fold right back down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise on up, back to a stand, reaching the arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose, take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. So chair pose number 2. So when you're ready, inhale, sink those hips, bend those knees, reach those arms up. Then you're going to take your hands to prayer. And then you're going to twist to the left. You can reach for an open arm twist. If you need the chair, you can have that right hand on the chair, left arm reaching back. Again, sink the hips a little lower. And then inhale, both arms back up. Exhale, stand all the way up and fold right back down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale here. Exhale to rise all the way back up to stand, reaching the arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now we're going to come into our malasana or goddess squat like what we did, laying our back, sitting up. Now we're going to come into it on our feet. Okay? So your feet are a little wider than hip distance, maybe not quite as wide as your mat, or if you have longer legs, maybe they are. So your toes are turned slightly out. Your knees follow the same direction. Your blocks are right underneath your hips. Go ahead and bend your knees to your degree. If you are right here, great, stay right there. You can keep your hands on your blocks. You can bring them to prayer, whichever feels better. If you want to go a little lower, you certainly can. If you want to go all the way down into full malasana, you certainly can. Any and all variations are fine. For this first round, I just want you sitting in the pose. Just sit there. Take a breath or two. Your posture's long. And then next inhale, drop your hands to your blocks or the mat. Straighten the legs, let the head fall and be heavy. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Go ahead and rebend those knees again. Again, to go wherever you want to go is totally fine. You could stay right here, that's good. You can stay with your hands on your blocks. What I want you to do this time is make the action like you're squeezing the knees in, okay? So if you're right here with your hands in your box, you're just gonna squeeze through the hips, engage the core, engage the adductors. If you're down lower, same thing, squeeze in. If you are all the way down in Malasana, you're gonna squeeze in with the knees, press out with the elbows like we did before. So any and all variations are fine, just go to where you wanna go. Squeeze and press and breathe. Then next inhale, drop your hands, straighten the knees, let the head fall and be heavy. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. We got 2 more Malasana variations, guys, and I'm going to get you back on your bum, okay? So, what I want you to do this time, go ahead and bend your knees to your degree, wherever you want to go. And then all I want you to, I don't say all I want you, and then I want you to add a twist. So you can keep your left hand planted and twist and reach that right arm up to the sky. Try to keep your knees parallel. Don't dump and twist the knees. Try and just twist from the torso. If you're all the way down in Malasana, same thing. Your left hand will probably be on the floor or the block, and you're just going to twist and reach the upper body. If you want to press out with that left arm against that left knee, and the left knee press in, you certainly can. And then exhale that right hand down. Inhale, lift the hips up and let the head fall and be heavy. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. One more, guys, I promise. I know I'm working you, but it's all to stimulate this core to get the things moving in your digestion, right? Absorbing the good stuff, letting go of the bad stuff. So last one, I promise. So bend those knees, come into your variation wherever you want to go. If you're right here, you're going to keep the right hand planted and twist and reach that left arm up again, keeping the hips facing forward, just the body twists. If you're down in Malasana, that right hand can be on the floor or on your block. And again, just twist and reach that left arm up. And then inhale, lower that left arm down. Exhale, straighten those knees. And let your head fall and be heavy. Go ahead and grab opposite elbows and just sway side to side, taking your ragdoll, just letting everything release. And drop your hands, bring your feet back together. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale here. Exhale to rise all the way back up to stand. Reaching those arms out and up. Exhale to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Go ahead and come down onto your knees. And then we're going to come down onto our tummies. I'm going to set my blocks aside so they're not the weight. And just stack your hands, bring your elbows out wide. I'm going to scoot back so you guys can see me. Okay. Rest your forehead on your hands. Wiggle those hips a little bit just to loosen the low back. So we got to get to the back part of the core, the back body as well, right? So first up, we are going to take our arms out to goalpost arms. Okay? So they're at a 90-degree angle. Your feet are about hips width apart. You're engaging your core. You're squeezing your tushy. You're going to inhale and lift your head and shoulders. You can add the arms if you'd like. If you'd like to add the legs, you certainly can. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Keep your gaze down at your mat. Don't strain your neck. Keep your gaze down at your mat. And then next exhale, release, let everything go. Wiggle those hips a little bit. This time I want you to take your arms down long by your sides, palms facing down. Same thing, engage those legs, engage the core, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, lift the head, lift the shoulders. If you want to add the arms, you can. If you want to add the legs, you can. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Fired up that back body. And then exhale, release. Bring your arms back around, stack your hands. Wiggle those hips a little bit. And just kick your heel, alternating, kicking your butt one at a time. Just kick it. And then bring your arms around, have your hands underneath your shoulders. You're going to press into tabletop, hands and knees. And then you're going to come around and come into a closed-legged child's pose. Releasing that low back. Inhale, come back on up to tabletop. Swing your legs around. Come to lay down on your back. We're almost to Shavasana, guys. Okay. Have the knees bent, feet flat on the earth. Arms down by your side, palms facing down. We're going to take bridge pose. So when you're ready, go ahead and press the feet down. Lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes. Engage the core. Lift, 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 lift. Keep breathing here. And then next exhale, slowly lower down. You can rock the legs side to side a little bit. Come back to center. Take your left ankle over your right knee. Getting into your hips a little bit. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want to deepen it, pull that right thigh towards your chest. Keeping both feet flexed, both the left and the right. You can hold on to that right thigh, hold towards you, and you can press against that left knee to press that away for you. If that's enough for you, stay there. The last option is if you want to curl and crunch up, lifting your head and shoulders while you're getting your hip opener, you certainly can. Go ahead and lower the head and shoulders, keep the legs. Take a couple more breaths here. Go ahead and drop that right foot down if it was lifted. And then what I want you to do is take those arms out to a T. The left ankle still crossed over that right knee. Go ahead and drop both legs off to the right for a twist. Go ahead and look over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Uncross that left ankle. Stop out the feet. Take that right ankle over left knee now. If this is enough for you, stay right there. That's great. If you want to go deeper, you can pull that left thigh towards your chest. You can reach through with the left hand if you want to hold that left thigh. You can take the right hand and press that right knee away from you. Last option is if you want to lift your head and lift your shoulders, engage the core, you certainly can. Lower the head and shoulders down. Keep the legs for a little bit more stretch, a little more opening to that right hip. And then lower that left foot down. Keep the right ankle on top of that left knee. Drop both legs off to the left. Take the arms out to a T and look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Uncross that leg. Stomp it on in. Pull both knees into the chest and then stretch them both up to the sky. Just allow gravity to help the blood flow back to your heart, back to your head. And then bend one at a time. Lower the feet back down. Start to set yourself up for your Shavasana. Say thank you to yourself that you're starting to go through your own personal digestive process. Absorbing the good, the things that nurture you, that nourish you, that feed your mind, your body, your soul. And then letting go, expelling, getting rid of those things that deplete you, deplete your energy, that wear you down, that make you feel low. in Shavasana a little longer, please do so. If you need to get moving, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Deepen your breath. Bend the knees up. Slowly roll off to your right side. Pause there. And then bring yourself back to a comfortable seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you guys for practicing with me today. I greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. And really think about your own digestive path. What do you want to hang on to? What do you want to use to nourish yourself? And what needs to be gone from your body, your mind, your spirit? What do you need to let go of? May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may your mind be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a good day. Stay warm, be safe driving. They say the roads are going to be slick the next couple days. So yeah, I love and miss you all. I'm sending you warm hugs and kisses too. Bye guys, take care.